Hey, it's Mark Lanier with your video thought for the day. So this week, I'm looking at aspects of what it means to be truly and fully human. See, God says in the creation story that He's making humanity, male and female, in His image. And while that's in Genesis chapter 1, after the story of Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden and the fall of humanity, where it's clear that humanity is no longer living up to or capable of being all that he and she were made to be, it becomes apparent that the image of God is marred in some ways. It's not um, it's not as um, perfect as it should have been, as it was within the framework of creation, where God says this is good. And so it doesn't mean that humanity has lost the idea of being the image of God. That's still inherent and hardwired in us, and it's still part of our calling. But it's something that is more difficult for us to achieve. So, for example, as you keep going through Genesis, you'll see that Adam and Eve have Cain and Abel, and Cain kills Abel. And that's not a good thing. That's not an image of God reflection. And in fact, God goes further after that and says that, and this is with the story of Noah, says that murder, if you shed the blood of someone, then your own blood will be required because people are made in the image of God. They shouldn't be taken lightly. And so I think within the framework of what it means to be fully human and truly live as the image of God, it involves the way we treat each other. Because if you're part of humanity, you are made in the image of God. Now, I may not like what you do. I may not like how you act. I may not like certain aspects of your essence or being, okay? But I'm not being told to like everything. I'm being told to honor and respect everyone's inherent value being made in the image of God. We live in a day that is divided. I've got a chance to speak coming up in a month or so in Croatia over this issue of how to live in a divided world in a way of common purpose and goal. And it's something that is of particular importance to people of faith because the Bible teaches as the bedwork for Jewish and Christian understanding that all of us are made in the image of God. Hence, all of us have immense value. And I'm to value even those with whom I vehemently disagree. I'm to see within them an inherent value as a creation of God. So what does this mean for me today? It means one implication of being made in the image of God is that we all have value before God. And I need to seek value and affirm value in everyone I come into contact with, even those I might not care as much for. But that is something that's your video thought for today.